Hi, hello, and welcome to the vlog where I finished writing the second draft of the first book of my high fantasy series. Today, I was supposed to have class, but then my professor was doing conferences with everybody in the classroom, so he ended up just not holding class and we were just doing conferences. And I just finished my conference with him. It was for my English class. We talked about my book and my plans with that, and basically so I submitted I submitted the first 5 chapters to workshop for my class. And we were just kind of talking about that and what I did well, what kind of worked, what didn't work, and what my plans were going ahead. So I'm really excited because I am so close to finishing this. We're talking about, future plans. I'm about to have a second workshop next week, which I don't know if I'll include it in this vlog. I might do another vlog for that workshop, but I'm super excited. People are finally reading the story. It's finally getting out there. I'm finally getting other opinions on it other than mine, and other people are finally knowing what I'm writing, because this is the second draft, but this is the first time people are hearing about it or getting to read any of it. So I'm super excited about that. But as for right now, it is currently 1:30-ish, and I have a meeting at 5 that I need to do, but it's online, and I'm gonna basically be writing until that meeting. So I'm gonna head to the library where a few of my friends are also sitting and writing their manuscripts as well. So I will be joining them and we'll do a little write and rot in a library. But yeah, I'm gonna pack up my stuff and head over to the library now. Day. I'm feeling absolutely so tired because I went to bed late. So I've got my matcha right here to wake me up. But today's gonna be a super hectic and busy day. I need to go and I'm first of all heading to my 8 a.m. class. And then after that, I need to go to the grad fair to pick up some graduation materials. And then I have a meeting at 11. I need to go to the gym, and then I have a fake date that I need to go on later tonight. Yeah, super crazy day, but hopefully it'll be fun.
Find a parameter space where they are going to behave quite similar. So it all depends on.
sweet. So I just got back from my fake date and I realized I forgot to explain what that meant. So basically one of my friends was going on a date with this guy for the first time and she was feeling kind of nervous, so we decided we would go there and get a table kind of far apart from her and then just kind of be there in case she needed us. And she told him that we were going to be there, but otherwise we were just going to keep it a surprise. And so we were just kind of there watching them. It was really funny because we had to ask the waitress to give us a table that was close enough to them, but also like not so close that they could see us or hear us. And it was really fun. I kind of lost my voice from yelling because the restaurant was so loud. And then we went and got ice cream afterward, and overall it was just a really fun little cute date. Yeah, it is kind of late. It's like 10 and I'm gonna hop on a Zoom call to do some work for one of my assignments, but I don't think I'll be doing any writing today. Hopefully I'll be doing a little bit tomorrow.
We're at 8 a.m. Oh no.
She
It was
is
like
the worst.
it was also during COVID, so like, you know, I didn't get out of bed until 5 minutes before.
Hi, it's been a couple of days since I last recorded anything for this vlog, and that's just because I've been really busy with some homework assignments and I haven't really had time to write, so I figured there's not really anything for me to vlog until today. Today is Saturday and I have finally finished all of the important pressing homework that I had, and now I can finally focus on writing. So I think I'm going to dedicate today just for writing, and I'm actually really excited because I've been looking forward to this all week. It is what's kept me going. The game plan for today, it's about 3 o'clock right now. I just finished doing some laundry, cleaning, all that stuff, and I'm finally gonna sit down and start writing. My goal is to write for about 3 or 4 hours and then take a break, make dinner, etc., and then get back into writing and kind of write through the night. Last I wrote, I was really close to reaching, like, I did write the climax, and now I'm getting to the exact moment after the climax, the right immediate consequences of the climax. So that is where I'm writing right now, but I'm super close to the end. I would say like around 10,000 words or less from the end. So very excited. Everything is kind of, you know, coming together. Everything is building up to this moment. So I have been dying to write this and I finally get to write it. So I'm just gonna jump right into it. Okay, so I just finished a 3-hour writing session, then I took a break, and it is currently 6:45, but I wrote quite a few words. I ended up writing scenes that were mostly in the first draft, so it was easier to get to a higher word count, so I ended up writing 2,319 words. But now we're at this part where the plot changes or deviates a little bit from the first draft, so I need to kind of take a break and figure out exactly where it's going and what's going to happen. But I'm debating whether I want to do that now, or if actually I just made up my mind. I'm going to do that now, and then I'm going to go and make dinner, so that when I come back from eating dinner, I can literally just focus on writing and not focus on plotting. I've been avoiding this, to be perfectly honest, because I didn't want to figure out the new ending. but I can't avoid it any longer. I literally reached the part where it's happening. So I think what I'm gonna do is write out a list of all the scenes that need to happen, and then basically figure out what order to tell them in, and then add any new scenes that need to be added. Alright, so I figured a lot of stuff out, but it's honestly kind of in a brain dump situation right now, and it's all just kind of written out of order in my notebook. But I think what I'm gonna do after dinner is go through and kind of organize it. But I do think I know the next few scenes that I need to write. However, as I am plotting kind of the rest of it out, there are only a handful of scenes left, but I think it's still gonna be over 10,000 words. So I thought I could finish it this weekend, but I'm starting to think that I can't, and that is sort of a bummer for me. I'm just getting more and more scared of this word count because it's already about to pass the first draft and it's not even done yet. So I'm a little bit concerned, but I'm not focused on that right now because I'm just trying to make sure that I can get the story out in the best way possible. And in my defense, from the first draft to this draft, I added a whole new character and 1.5 new plot lines. So of course there's more words in this draft than there were in the first one. Okay, it is so much later than I wanted it to be. It's actually 10:52. It's 10:52. It's 11 o'clock. Holy shit. Okay. I am just finishing up dinner because I was meal prepping, so I ended up making a lot. And then I fixed those lights that I've been just waiting to fix. And it was like a 5-minute thing that I've been putting off for actual months. So I'm glad that I fixed those. And then I still need to fold my laundry, but I think I'm gonna leave that for tomorrow because I really want to write tonight. And even though I figured out what needs to happen next, I still need to figure out the order of things that need to happen next. However, I do know the order of the next few scenes. So I think instead of sitting down and figuring out all of it, I'm just going to go ahead and start writing because my priority is just to write. So I'm writing a scene and I don't know how to talk about this without giving away too many spoilers, but I am conflicted on a character's reaction to something because I've mentioned this before. This story has enemies to lovers. I'm trying to do the trope justice. I'm trying to make it, a true enemies to lovers. They both want to kill each other, or they both don't trust each other, and so I can't really say this without spoiling it, so I'm gonna try to say it in a different way. But when one of them kind of gets what they want, I'm confused. I'm trying to put myself in that person's shoes and understand how they would react to that situation, because there's, the typical reaction of it didn't feel as good as they thought it would, versus the what I'm looking for in an enemies to lovers reaction, which is, yes, finally they got their way at the cost of the other person losing. So I can't even express it without spoiling it, so that's gonna not make any sense at all. But I'm trying to write this scene and put myself in their shoes and understand what that person might be feeling in that moment. And I'm having the hardest time because I want to I want to do the scene justice, of course, but I don't want to like slip into the cliche lines or the habits that people often fall into that I've in my experience with reading Enemies to Lovers. I'm gonna leave that for tomorrow because I need to kind of sit on it for a bit and think about it. But anyways, so I have written 4,859 words today. I am super happy with that. That's so close to 5,000 words. The manuscript is already over the, it's past what it was in the first draft. It's at 131,033 words. The first draft was at 129,000, so we are already past that and still adding on to it. So I can't even imagine where this is going to end up. Probably around 140,000. I imagine that I was going to finish writing this draft to this weekend, basically, and I don't see that happening because of me plotting and figuring out there's actually still quite a bit left that I need to write, and that I'm actually really terrible at estimating how many words are left in the novel. So I was completely wrong. And I'm gonna make this into like a part 1, maybe, of 2 or 3. I don't know. This vlog is, I feel like, already long enough, and I don't want it to be like an hour, so I'm going to end this vlog here, but I will be making a part 2. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I am so excited for finishing this draft, actually. And I hope that this has been a fun vlog. But yeah, thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.